Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about the Oblivion Leveling system and just make sense of it. I've seen a few videos saying it's broken. I don't think it's broken. I think it's just misunderstood. So let's get into it, shall we? First of all, if you were to go onto your character screen, that's the bars, and just select the second icon in, that's this one, and you look down these, you'll see strength actually tells you what skills are associated with strength. In this case, it's blunt, blade, and hand to hand. If you go onto willpower, it also explains what skills are associated with it. In this case, it's destruction, alteration, and restoration. So, and intelligence, it's conjuration, alchemy, and mysticism. That's just examples. Now, each one of those has at least three attributes, well, skills attributed to it. Luck has none. If you want to increase your luck, you have to do it through magical means, or you get it as a part of a character trait at the beginning of the game when you make your character. So when you're creating your character, luck is the only attribute you cannot earn during the game, says through various leveling ups. So if you want high luck, get it when you make your character. Now, if we were to go to the minor skills and major skills, these skills here, your major skills, they're used for leveling up. Increasing any of them would make that bar, you let progress to the next level, move along one. Now, the minor skills don't do that. They don't move that bar across at all. So you can level up these as much as you like, you will not go up a level. Which is good to know, because if you were to get, say, a point in blunt, right, it might not move the bar across, but it would give you a point in strength when you did come to level up. So it might not level you up, but it will increase the number of points you get to give to strength when you do level up. So if we were to do an example, right, now in my experience, if you level up blunt 10 times, you will still only get 2.5 points in strength, in my experience. But if you level up hand to hand, which is also a strength attribute skill, right, it says by the same, by 5, and then blunt by 5, you get 2.5 in each. That would give you 5 points in strength when you do level up. Now, because these two, the hand blunt and hand to hand, are minor skills for my character, they would not move that bar across. So I can level them up without leveling the skill up. I would literally be able to level them up to 5 and then stop using them and then go and say do destruction and say restoration, 5 points in each. That would give me 2.5 points each for willpower. So then I've got strength bar 5, I've got willpower bar 5, just go to conjuration and mysticism, right? So mysticism in this case is there, but conjuration is a major skill for me. So that would level me up. But anyway, conjuration and mysticism would level me up 2.5 each. That would give me 5 points in strength, 5 points in willpower, 5 points in agility. And if I hadn't used conjuration as a major skill, I could now level up any of these skills to force the level up, bar to move across. And the second it gets to the end, and I go to bed and sleep and get the points for the leveling up, I would have 5, 5, and 5 right there. I'd probably have a few points in these as well because of running around doing normal things in the game. Endurance is a good one because, well, not endurance, speed is a good one because it's basically a stealthy archer skill. This is, agility, It's basically a stealthy archer skill. You have to be careful with this one because if you notice, security, sneak, and marksman are all in the same skill set. And if you're building a stealthy archer, then I'm afraid most of those three are going to be your primary skills. That means your archer is going to level up its agility very, very quickly, and you're going to max out fairly quickly as well. At that point, you might find it hard leveling up beyond that. So that's a trap, right? The stealthy archer is a trap. Well, there might be progress here until you get them, but you get the idea. You're going to reach a point where your character can't progress. Now, if we were to go to, say, Barbarian, that's not barbarian, just a quick example. You'd probably want blunt. That'd be there. You'd want heavy armor or no armor. So we're talking, is it endurance? Is it heavy armor? Yeah, endurance, and speed wouldn't be a factor. But you'd probably want alchemy, right? So it'd be endurance, strength, and intelligence would be your main attribute. So you'd be trying to level them up. that means the heavy armour, you'd be doing, let's go back here, endurance, you'd be doing block, heavy armour and heavy armour. You probably wouldn't use block as much because you'd be more swiping, you wouldn't be using shields, although you could still block with a two-handed, hammer. Depending on the character you want to be, certain of these pop to the surface. For instance, if you wanted to be, say, a knight, a paladin, right? That's a lawful good knight from the D&D series. So what I would do, because you're actually, because of the character you are, I'd probably take the first two important tributes as strength and endurance, and then when you come to pick your major skills, I would go for blade, heavy armour and restoration. This would mean you've actually got your lawful character, your cleric, sorted. And that's how it works. Knowing these are your primary ones means when you actually use armour and stuff like that, you go up quite quickly. And when you don't want to go up quite quickly, you simply don't use your primary skills, your major skills. You use your minor skills to level up certain attributes. So these attributes go up evenly. That's how it's done. Hope that helps you out and explains a few things. It isn't a broken system, it's just a bit complicated. So hopefully you'll get better characters now. I'll see you in the next one.